Do you have an empty wall that's just staring at you and it needs a piece of art, but you're not sure what you need to buy, or maybe you can't afford really what you want? Why not paint your own? My friend Mitchell shows you how easily it can be done.
What's wrong with this wall? It's empty. I need to make something to fix it. Come on. Okay, here's the deal. You go to an art supply store and this size canvas runs upwards of $100. No kidding. Sometimes you can get them on sale for 45, 50 bucks, but a lot of times they can be as much as 100 if they're already stretched. If you go to a thrift store in your neighborhood, you can usually get them for $3, $7, but they have a really bad painting on them. I went and got a really bad painting, and I don't want to insult the artist of this really terrible painting, so I went ahead and did my first step before, but believe me, it was hideous. So what I did was I took an old bed sheet and just tore a piece, because what we do want is texture in our painting. So I'm just gonna make a basic abstract painting using all the colors that are already in that room and following the basic rules of 3. I've got some leftover paint from the walls, and let's just to show you that it's easy and you can do this and this works, we'll just do a basic circle. And we're just gonna utilize all the bumps and bruises that came with this painting. And I'm just gonna kind of go in here like this. Still, following the rules of thirds. I'm just getting my little composition out here right now. I'm not even pretending this is anything yet. I might start pretending it's something in a little bit. You wanna make sure with a gallery wrap canvas that the sides get painted. This is paper from another project that's going on in my room. So this will kind of tie that in. And this is where the polyacrylic comes in. It's kind of like clear plastic. You can also use Mod Podge for this. But if we're going with the paint, I like the texture. And when this dries, it'll be shiny. And I'm blending this in. I think I'll put this like, right there. So we're staying in over here thirds right now, kind of crossing over just a little, but keeping the heaviness of this blue on this side. What I'm doing here is just making sure it all gets coated with the polyurethane. So I'm sliding it through there. And then I'm just using my fingers. Right now, this is sort of starting to take on kind of an organic look to me. That's what I'm starting to see. So I'm just gonna put this green down here in the lower thirds. This is just regular old acrylic, like cheap acrylic craft paint. And I'm gonna do it kind of thick and just kind of drag my brush through. There's so many ways to do this and you can't do it wrong. What I'm trying to do is not blend these colors together. I like keeping them separated so that they don't get muddy, but it doesn't matter. I think we've done this lower third, this third, and we've got this. This is our heaviest color is over here in this area. Composition-wise, we're pretty much finished. I can be done with this. However, I want to just pour a little bit more of this. I'm going to just pour a little more of this clear coat. When it dries, it'll look all melded together. It won't look like it's just laying on top of something. We want to make it look finished. This will give it a finished effect. One last thing, I want to do red. Just because I like having red. So I'm just going to quickly, just do one little red circle. Just going to do that, kind of blend it in. Okay, and in just a few minutes time, with some extra paint I had and a thrift store canvas and an old bed sheet, I've got a painting that matches the space I want to put it in, that is the right size for the space. Whatever size wall you want to cover, it can be small, big, whatever. Or you could even do 3 smaller canvases to fill a big wall. But you cannot go wrong with this project, and it's really fun. And I did it with stuff I already had laying around. that you probably do too.